Let's try this again. Day 1,812 in a row of the longest running daily variety show, the Mark and Pires Show. We're back. This time we're playing some songs, guys. I hope you're getting ready and getting excited, because it's about to happen. I'm going to bring us back with TikTok as well, so they could be a part of the stream, you know? Guys, I finished up The Sword. If you haven't seen it yet, this is it. I'm pretty pumped about this, actually, because it's not, I don't know if this is easy to do, but I never thought about building a sword before. And this thing is freaking perfect. Like, it came out absolutely perfect. I nailed every detail that I wanted to. I got even that line down the middle that I wanted to get so you could see it on both sides. And then I put this hilt on out of cherry, which is totally awesome. Look at that. It's got some different tones to it. And you can see it on the top. It's really cool. And then the handle is thinner than the actual sword, which is my goal. Look at that. And it's all bird's eye maple, which is absolutely freaking stunning. So at the end of the day, if I want to stab somebody, I could do it. You know? Sometimes you need to. Sometimes you're just thinking, take out the wooden sword. You know? I'm thinking about building a crossbow. I'm thinking of like, and then also, you know, double-decker style. We're gonna do the crossbow, and then we'll do like a long bow type of thing. Maybe a compound bow out of wood. Is that possible? I don't know. We're gonna give it a shot. You know, we're definitely gonna give it a shot. Let's see if I can get TikTok into here as well. We should have Instagram with us live. I think. I'm not really sure. If you are here from Instagram, join us on YouTube. And remember, this is the longest running daily variety show on the planet. I'm talking about 1,812 days in a row of positivity, live songwriting, live comedy, and just trying to remind everybody that, yeah, you know what? It's a crappy world. Why does it say turn on? I don't want to have it just, you know, subscribers only. It's so annoying. It keeps doing this. It will only let subscribers, and nobody's subscribing to me on TikTok, so I'm trying to figure out why the hell it's doing that. So no one can comment here? Like, what the, you know what I mean? Comment. Let's see what it says here in the comments. That's not working. You know, I think that's kind of annoying that I'm dealing with TikTok and they're not really helpful. Going to the settings, hear your voice. No, I just want comment settings. Allow comments. Yeah, it doesn't say for me to allow people to comment that are not subscribers. They just automatically set that on my freaking channel on TikTok. So if you would like to comment here, apparently you have to subscribe to me. I didn't understand that, but TikTok, you blow. I just want people to be able to interact with the show. I don't force people to donate. This is 1,812 days in a row of free entertainment. And we're about to play some Christmas songs. This is my song, Something to Live For, Matt Zabrowski. This is when Matt Zabrowski hits us with a woohoo to start the Christmas songs. Zabrosk! Woohoo! Right? You guys are there, and now you're like up here because of Zabrosk. So what's the first Christmas song of the night? If you guys don't know, I'm the inventor of the only drum in the world for guitar players. It's called the BeatSeat. You kick it while you play your guitar, and it sounds ridiculous. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. You can pick yours up at beatseat.rocks. I do hand build them here in Connecticut. They're not built in China. So if you do want something that's built with these hands that I invented and patented, nobody else in the world can give you a BeatSeat. I'm the only person. So if you want to get one, it's the only drum with 5 playable panels, 2 snares. You could sit completely upright and play it with your hands and feet at the same time. It's the only drum in the world you can play with your entire body. That's my feet and my hands, and I'm sitting upright. But with the guitar... Sounds like a freaking drum kit, guys, and it's my feet. let's play a cover. I mean Christmas song. I do have 13 original Christmas songs. You guys can listen to them on Spotify. We're going to play some songs you know. This is one of my favorites, Oh Holy Night. That's not right, first of all. This is way out of tune. So guys, I'm on this building kick. Yeah, I invented the BeatSeat. But now I'm like building stuff that other people in history have built, like a freaking sword. I built a sword yesterday. Live on the air. You can check it out on YouTube. And it's all bird's eye maple. The thing came out freaking ridiculous. I mean, look at that. Look at the just look at the design, the diamond. It's a diamond right there. What? It did a diamond. And you got a little, it's a bigger blade than the handle. This is a cherry handle hilt that I put on it. Never built a sword in my life. But I built a knife by accident the other day. It's funny. You can see all this. It's on YouTube. I'm building a BeatSeat, you know, in the middle of the show two nights ago. And a piece of wood had this little edge that looked like a knife. And I'm like, guys, this looks like a knife. And I was like, we're going to build a knife. So I built a knife, and that was cool. And then after that, I'm looking at the knife the day later, and I'm like, this came out pretty cool. It's about this, it's like a dagger. I'm looking at this small, it actually looks like a kitchen knife because it's all walnut. I'm looking at it and I go, you know, a bigger version of that is a sword. They're like, oh, maybe I should build a sword. And then that night, which was last night, we built this, a freaking sword. Oh, goodness. I do have to just put the snare on the BeatSeat, and then we'll have a finished BeatSeat. This is a new XL version of the BeatSeat for people north of 6'2". It's a new model. I never had a model for people who are giants. I thought as a 6 foot individual, I built it to my size. This is 20 inches off the ground, so I could sit comfortably while I play my guitar. And I don't have to worry about, you know, the thing people don't realize, there are no comfortable guitar seats. If you play guitar, you know this. There are no comfortable guitar seats. If you play venues, you're on a bar stool, you're on some stupid dinner chair. Everything's uncomfortable to sit on when you play guitar. So you have to stand, or you can get a BeatSeat, which is designed for guitar players. The perfect seat for guitar players, whether you kick it or not. But kicking it gives you that. I mean, why the freaking hell would you not get a BeatSeat? Mental. All right, we're playing Oh Holy Night. Don't know who wrote Oh Holy Night? Good song. The stars are brightly shining. Tis the night. Where's the freaking chords? I'm playing this live in the moment, so we have to see what that goes. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Okay, we got it. Here we go. But I think we have to play it a little bit more. Let's see. We're going to put a little funk or blues on it. We'll see. The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world, the sin and error upon, till it appeared, and the soul felt its worth. The thrill of rejoices that yonder breaks a new and glorious morn for on your knees, and hear the angel voice says on night divine. holy night, Christ was born. All night, oh holy night, all night, dear. The sun is finally shining. It is the night of a dear Savior's birth. Long lay the work of sin ever pine, till it appeared, and the soul felt its worth. The thrill of hope, a weary world rejoices. Yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees and hear the angel voices all night. Divine, all night, Christ was born. All night, oh holy night, all night divine. If you're enjoying this, please hit the screen. Apparently no one can comment. I don't know freaking understand why TikTok does me like this, but you have to subscribe to me in order to comment. Dicks at TikTok, the Dick Talks over there. They suppress the show. Anything that I put out that could actually help humanity, they don't share with anybody. Songs that could help humanity, no, they won't share it. Controversial news?
Let's make it go out to a couple thousand people, 100,000 people.
Controversy. That's all that these freaking social media platforms push. They don't push positivity. They don't push a message of connection. It's only division. I am the longest running daily combination of positivity and connection there is. And no one knows 1,812 days in a row that they're missing out on something that all these awesome people that show up here every day to be a part of, we're like waiting for everybody else to even know. And I don't know if it ever happens, but I got to tell you, every night we do something pretty freaking cool. And there's never been an idea of what's going to happen. I don't have a script, so we just go. Next, Saga the Lust. Ooh, Let It Snow? Are we going there? The weather outside is frightful. The fire is so delightful. And since you got no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. The silence or signs of stopping. What is A flat diminished? Anybody know? A? Oh. A flat. That would be. And go with some corn for popping. Lights can lay down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. You finally get when we finally kiss. Good night. I don't freaking know how it goes, Joanne. Joanne's wheezing back there. Sorry, guys. He's ruining this song for me. I should just play my own Christmas music. It's better than this stuff anyway, guys. Santa's on the run. All right. I don't freaking know how this goes. sleigh bells ring. Are you listening in the lane? Snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in the winter wonderland. Conway is the bluebird, in his place has the new bird. He's singing a song, going along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snow, in the meadow we can... B. Which one's a B guy? Oh yeah. In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend he's a fine brown. You say you were married, you say no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire and we dream by the fire to face the unfree, the place that we made, walking in the winter wonderland. In the meadow, we can build a snowman, then pretend he's a circus brown. In the parts of these and omens, until the kitties come around. That's a creepy line, but it's a Christmas song. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Oh, you know, kids are chillin'. We'll frolic and play. That's the... I can't see the freaking bottom because my camera's in the way. Walking in the winter wonderland, walking in the winter wonderland. All right, let's play something that's good. We're not in the right channel, obviously, because I'm only seeing like 8 Christmas songs. What's the story with that? We have lots of Christmas songs, not 8. Like, where's Grandma ran over by a freaking reindeer? I want that one. We're going Christmas songs chords. Because I don't know how to read music. I just know how to do the tablature crap, which they're like A, E, I, O, U. You know, I don't know what a U is. Here we go. Found something. Christmas Songs for Guitar by Lauren Bateman. Thank you, Lauren, for giving us a list of songs to work with here. Guys, give Lauren Bateman a high five. Ooh, there are a lot here. Let's see what we got. Away in the Manger. Ooh. Away in the manger, away in the manger, no crib for the bed, little Lord Yeshua, lay down his sweet head, right? It's Yehoshua, actually, sorry. The stars in the bright sky look down where he lay, the little Lord Jesus, Yeshua, asleep all day. Right, guys? All right, let's move on. A blue Christmas without you. All right, that's here. Let's see. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. Blue thinking about you. Decorations of red. Green Christmas tree. I don't know how the song goes. I just know that first couple of lines there. All right, let's move on. We're going to roll and play a song, like pieces, because I don't know any of this, you know? I know how to write songs. Okay. Deck the halls of holly. Fa-ra-ra-ra-ra. Right, what movie? Christmas Story. Guys, come on. You should, you know, you're going to shoot your eye out. God rest ye, merry gentlemen. Feliz Navidad. You know what? I want to play this because my brother, Tiger McNeil, kind of helped me out. Not really. Tiger McNeil. What am I talking about? But Tiger is awesome, right? Tiger couldn't make a show. He plays with Feliciano, that's his drummer. And he couldn't make a show in 2011. And about maybe 5 days before the show. He's like, hey, I can't play because it's Christmas time and Jose's got a gig that just came up. I'm like, are you gonna go play with Jose? Yeah, of course. Anybody would go play with Jose, you know. So he couldn't make the show. It was like a duo show. He's playing with a thing called a cajon. You guys may have heard of a cajon before. And I was like, I gotta build myself a cajon because I'll just add a little beat. I'll just add a little kick like that with my feet. But when I built the cajon, I realized it's not designed for a guitar player. It's freaking underneath me. And I'm not going to kick backwards into it. That's just mental, you know? So I basically just decided to do... hold on, let me break this out here. What I decided to do was create the BeatSeat, which is the only drum in the world for guitar players. And when you sit on this thing, you understand why it's freaking awesome. And I don't know why this is not working. Let's get it up and running. Joanne, could you do the right thing? Here we go. There we go. All right, so we're kind of rolling, but I'm looking like that'll work right like that. There we go. So if you guys are not, head over to YouTube and join us so you could be a part of the longest running daily variety show on earth. Every day. Christmas songs. We're going back to it, guys. Okay. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año, felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año, felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año, felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Merry Christmas. God rest ye, merry gentlemen. Right? This one could be good. If the chords are there. Here we go. I do need a sip of my beverage. Coffee. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who were dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest road, and love yourself a merry little Christmas now. Yourself a merry little Christmas now. Through the years, we all be together if the fates allow. Hang shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. If you guys enjoy this, head over to YouTube. You could see it and hear it better. You see the BeatSeat, my invention, I'm sitting on. Ooh, Elvis did it. Here Comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Right, we're doing it. Just not the Elvis version. We're doing the Mark and Pires version. I don't want to play it traditionally. We're playing it our own way, guys. Is the camera on? Sometimes it goes off. We're in the middle of it. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Santa Claus Lane, Vixen and Blitzen rode his reindeer, pouring on the streets. Bells are ringing, children singing, always memory bright. So hang your stocking, say a prayer, the Santa Claus comes. comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. With those all the boys and gays. I don't know this song from freaking Hole in the Wall. Done with it. Where's my sword? Terrible. It's terrible. Ooh. I see my jam. Don't you dare fall. Okay? This is my jam right here, guys. If it's the song and it's here. Ooh. Oh my goodness, this is the song, guys. Share the friggin' hell out of this, because it's about to get hot. I'm just saying. When did I write this, guys? We need to find it. I have to freaking download all these songs. Alright, we'll do that another time. We'll get a space here. We have to get this song in. Told me how newborn king to see pom pom, how fine sweet. I forget how this goes, but it's such a great song. It starts low. Come, they told me, pom pom, how newborn king to see, pom pom, how finest gifts we bring. Can I sing it higher? Come, they told me, pum. So I gotta go with it because I can't go that lower voice. It's freaking nuts. That's just stupid. They told me, a newborn king to see, our finest gifts we bring. I gotta hear that second part. How are the freaking chords? I don't even see them here. Clearly. Our newborn king pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. I have no gift to bring, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, to lay before the king, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. Shall I play for you, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, on my drum? So freaking annoying. Mary nodded, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. The ox and lamb kept time, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. I played my drum for him, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. Lay before the king, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum. Shall I play for you, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, on my drum? My drums for him, rum-pa-pum-pum. Played my best for him, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. Then he smiled at me, rum-pa-pum-pum. Me, my drum.
How's everybody doing out there? If you can, hit the freaking like and head over to YouTube. Join us. Oh, goodness. So, I guess at least we put on a show. I'm going to do one more quick song for you. My plan is to do an early show tomorrow, guys, probably around, if I can, 9 a.m. Maybe a little later than that, but somewhere early tomorrow we're doing it. I got to start getting onto a morning show. Let me see how that goes, at least for a little while. Maybe we can build that. And I can have my nights back. Let's see. This is so out of tune. Probably still do some stuff from the workshop at night too, like other random lives, you know. But I would like to start a morning show so people can get the positivity in the morning, get some songs, get some comedy early in the morning live. I think that would be pretty cool. That's not the right version. Let's see. Ooh, I love this song. If I could play it, we'll see. So this is Christmas. So this is Christmas. What have you done? Another year over. Another just begun. So this is Christmas. I hope you have fun. And the dear one, the old and the young, a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. And so this is Christmas. Weak and the strong, for the rich and the poor ones. The world is so wrong. It's so happy, happy Christmas for the black and for white, for yellow and red roads. Let's stop all the fight. I don't know. I like that song, but I'll have to do that again. Ooh. Bells will be ringing, sad, sad. Baby's gone. Once again, crowds will be singing Saturday night, Christmas carols by candlelight. Please come home for Christmas, yeah. Please come home for Christmas. I gotta listen to this song once. This is a cool tune. I'm gonna save that one. We're coming back to that one for sure. I haven't heard it in a long time, but I like that. We're playing that one. And plus, it's got some vibe to it. You know what I mean? That's got a vibe, like a blues vibe. You know, I like to play the blues.
noise like a mofo. I can't. You hear that? Not throwing that pick. I built that pick. My daughter today, she goes, "How many picks have you built so far, Daddy?" I'm like, 20-ish. Let's see. We got a crap load of them. I'm making picks as well. I'm going to start selling picks as well on the BeatSeat website. You can buy a 10-pack of wood picks that are freaking gorgeous. I'm making them out of like cherry burl wood and walnut and olive wood. This is like expensive, cool, beautiful wood. Most of the wood I'm actually making it out of, I cut myself from a log. So you're not just getting a pick. You're getting a pick that I cut first from a freaking log, and I let the wood sit there and dry long enough that I can cut it down into pieces and make a pick out of said wood that used to be a freaking log. And this is what we have so far. I got one blue one I made to match my blue BeatSeat and the blue guitar that I built. It's just kind of like a pearl. This one's maple. It's flamed maple. You can sort of see the vibe on that. But we have, that's one. Let's just count them off. 1, 2. Actually, let's take this one. This is a nice one here. Yeah, they're all nice. 1, 2. Like that one's beautiful. 3, 4, 5, 6. Should I keep that one? I don't know. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, that's so cool looking. This one's ridiculous. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Guess what 31 is? Reverse 13, my favorite number, is born the 13th. Yeah. Sometimes you get lucky and you build 31 backwards. Just in a whim. Just built quick 31 over a couple weeks, you know. Because I'm building BeatSeats and freaking, I don't know if you saw, a sword. I built a sword yesterday. What I love is, look at guys, it's a double hand deal. You know, like, what if I built a sword and it's just like, look, I'm holding my sword with one freaking hand. No, I'm double deckering it. If I need to slice down on a guy, you know what I mean? He comes into the house and you slice him down. Oh, I'm sorry, you were just bringing me a package from UPS? I didn't realize that when you were wearing the UPS shirt, that's who you worked for. I just thought that was a shirt. Stabbed you. Sorry, I stabbed you with my wooden spear of God. This is actually built to protect my 1775 Bible. So if someone's like, I want that Bible, I'm like, yeah, you want the sword of destiny? In the eye. If you poked someone in the eye with this, they're not coming back. It goes right through to the other side. Look at it, it's so pointy. Ow. Let's see if I touch. Ow. You know, like, oh, so. I sliced my hand right there on the thigh because it's a real sword. Guys, this was wood yesterday. This was a big freaking chunk of wood. And this here I added, this is the hilt. So if you go like that's called a parry. You're parrying 1, parry 2, parry 3, parry 4, or it's actually parry 4, right? And then you come back up to the top. I played Macduff, you know, in Macbeth. Well, I didn't play it in the actual Macbeth. I didn't play Macbeth. I did play Romeo for a year, but we didn't have swords. We had a gun. We did a city. It was a city vibe. I was Romeo, and I was actually a musician. I played music. The first scene you see me playing guitar it's like a coffee shop. I'm sitting there freaking rocking out, and that's the first scene. And Benvolio walks in, and we start going. And then I turned one of my monologues into a song. I wish I had that film. Someone filmed it. I was like 18, 19 years old, and it was a freaking awesome production. And no one could ever find the recording afterwards, but it was so freaking good. And I had this philosophy. I don't know what method acting is. I don't like method acting, okay? I'm a live in the moment guy. And if the moment brought tears to me, then that's where it would go. And of all the performances in the whole year, there was only 4 that brought tears to me in the actual production. Because the script brought it out. My performance brought me to the moment where the reality of ending it all for Juliet became so real. I remember because I'm carrying a gun in this as Romeo, and one of the scenes, the first one we did was in a round. I don't know if you've ever seen a show in the round before, but the actors have to keep moving because there's no set, and you're walking around and you're basically like mimicking, like, you know how I'm always pretending that Joanne's here and all this other stuff, and I'm like grabbing a drink, all that stuff you're doing in the round. And so that's where I probably was dialing in when I was already young, and we were working it around, and I had this gun, and there's a scene where Romeo finds out that Juliet is dead, and I remember there's this moment where he's supposed to break down, or at least the script says that he's supposed to break down, and has a mental breakdown, so to speak. And I remember I was like so in the moment that I took the metal gun. It was like a prop gun, but that thing was heavy, and I smashed myself in the head with it. Like, no, I was like going crazy. And the director afterwards was like, dude, that was fucking nuts. Like, what are you? I thought you were going to knock yourself out on stage. You're going to have to come out and because I was so into the moment there. I was just like hit myself I didn't intend to hit myself with the gun, but I was just like, it's just like so real, that moment. And I took the pistol and just hit myself right in the side here in my head. Remember, it was just like, and it played really well, apparently, because they all thought I really was like hurt myself or something. But sometimes you're really into it, and that's what this show is as well. Like, there are times where I'm like, my eyes are closed. I'm in the middle of writing a piece of music live in the moment, and to me, that's magical. It's like there was nothing, and now we're in the middle of creating it right in this second here. Where are you? I'm watching someone else's crappy content. Scroll. And it's like, okay, 209 songs happened here, guys. They're all on iTunes, but they happened right here in this moment on this show. And in 15 days, roughly, let's see, what day is today? The 18th. In 12 days, guys, I have been live 5 years in a row every single day. This is a streak that no one has ever been able to do, and nobody will ever do again, I'm pretty sure. It's not easy to go live every day long form, but to do it for 1,812 days in a row and not have a crowd of thousands of people watching you is an impossibility. Nobody would ever do it. I'm built different. I'm here for a reason. It's to connect us. I don't think I'm special in any way. I just have some abilities that have to do with creativity. And I do think I have the ability to bring people together, and that's why they've never let me out. They put me in a fucking hole, and that hole is so deep I can't ever come out and connect everybody. But I show up every day to try, and 1,812 days in a row is the proof. And the fact that when I look up, I still can't find a crowd is the proof that I'm here with a mission that's bigger than me. It's about affecting a positive change one person at a time. And that's why I still show up, because the 7, 11, 15, 18, whatever that do show up live while I'm here in the moment, those people have been affected by the positivity of this show. And I'm here to affect their lives. I'm here to affect your life. Even if you don't know I'm here yet, you should at least know that there's one show live every day of positivity, live music, and comedy. And it's literally the moment taking place. What did I say yesterday? I got to grab that bit. It was so good. The authenticity of the moment. That's what this show is. I don't have a script, so I'm forced to always be authentic. That's all this show is. I have no choice but to create something always. And that is the most authentic thing there is. These words are authentic because I don't know what I'm going to say yet. I just know it's my heart speaking. And I know that I show up every day because I do care about where this world goes and where my children are in 10 years. What kind of world will they be living in? That's all determined by my actions today. Whether I decide to go live or not, whether I can reach a crowd is freaking pointless. But I'm putting hope out into the world when there is none left. 1,812 days of hope that, tomorrow there's a hope that Mark Pires of the Mark Inspire show will go live again for day 1,813. And that's a hope that we don't have something that we can guarantee is tomorrow. Everything you know of is kind of inconsistent. There's nothing else that's been every day except for opening your eyes, brushing your teeth, hopefully. Hopefully you're brushing them teeth. It's something that I think I need, is that hope of something. Okay, well, at least I know I'm going to be live. That's one thing that I can guarantee is going to be a piece of hope in this world. So tomorrow I'm going to hit the air earlier. Let's see if we can get some people on early in the day. I'm going to try to set up a feed now and see if I could set up for somewhere like, let's think about this. It's not going to be a super long feed, but we'll do the show. Let me see what I can work out. I have a couple of major things going on first thing in the morning, real estate related. I am a realtor. If you guys ever want to buy or sell real estate, make sure you reach out to me. I can help you anywhere in the country. It doesn't have to be in Connecticut or New York. However, if you are in Connecticut or New York, I'll literally work with you personally. If you're outside of Connecticut or New York, I can find you the best agent. It costs you absolutely nothing. And you're going to go find an agent anyway. So just get one more option. Let me be the one more option. I'll find you a great person. If you don't like them, you don't use them. You use somebody else. But at least let me find you a great option. Okay. I know what the questions to ask. When I call a manager at an office, I know how to find the right agent for you because I've been doing this for 15 years. Most people don't understand that. I would never go and try to figure out finance in a day. I'd be like, I'll do it. I'll figure it out. I'll be a day trader. You go to people who know it, that understand the markets and understand the ups and downs and how to stay ahead of it. You don't go out there and wing it, Same thing with real estate. You're going out and trying to find an agent and you think you're going to find the best agent. Why? Because they smiled at you or something? Like, your best bet is somebody who knows the questions to ask, finds you a couple really good options, and then you decide which one you like. And if you don't like them, at least you had that option. But for you to go out there and do the work, I feel like you could save some time. Just be like, Mark, can you help me? I don't have the time to go and look and find someone. Can you find me a great agent? Absolutely. It's what I do best. In fact, it's such an easy system now. Like, someone the other day was like, hey, I need you to help me find a piece of real estate. I go into my back end for my company and there's a little thing that says outgoing referral. I push that in there. Like 20 minutes later, I got a message from them. They're like, yeah, we're on it. And it's like, that's sick. That's good stuff. So why would you go and start calling every other real estate office to find out who the best agent is? I'm with Berkshire Hathaway. That's the biggest firm in the United States. I can find you an amazing Berkshire Hathaway agent in any town. And you may say, oh, I know the Berkshire office in town. I'll call them and I'll get the best agent. I'll ask the manager for the top agent. You don't always want the top agent. You actually want possibly somebody who wants to be the top agent and not the top agent. Most times the top agent is not hungry anymore. Everything's given to them. You want someone hungry. You want someone who wants to be number one. And that's what I'm a master of finding, is the people that have that hustle, the differentiation that you need when it comes to negotiating. So keep that in mind. I am live every single night on YouTube, but I'm also doing lots of new stuff on TikTok, new stuff on YouTube, and on Clapper. I joined Clapper a little while back when TikTok was being threatened to close down. Roughly 17,000, 18,000 people over there are following that channel. So if you guys want to join Clapper, sometimes they actually share my content a lot more than TikTok. It's pretty cool. I'm actually now gauging. I'll put out a piece on every platform. X never shares anything. Elon, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, you talk about how you're opening up to free speech and everybody. Yeah, it's there. But some people that are in the hole, that were in the hole before you bought it, are still in the hole. No matter what I put out, no one sees. So it's like, I think that he needs to somehow unleash the beast and allow everybody who's been suppressed to not be suppressed any longer. And that would be the way I would see X to be a great platform. Right now, I don't see it a great platform. I think it's shit. So that's my perspective, Elon. I'm live on your platform right now, and there's probably nobody watching. So get your shit together, Everybody should be sharing the longest running daily variety show on earth. Shouldn't even be a question at this point. It should be like, yeah, of course we have Mark live. So keep that in mind. I'm on every platform and whatever one you're on. Instagram. We may be live on Instagram right now. I have no idea. Pretty sure we are, but I'm not certain. Tomorrow, 1,813 days in a row. That's a big day because, like I said, anything that's tied to number 13, I'm down with. 1813. Guys, we're just 80 freaking 7 days away from 1,900 days in a row. Where Bradley said it's like June 23rd, I think, is the 2,000th day in a row of this show. That's freaking nuts. If we're still broadcasting to this awesome group, but this small group at 2,000 days in a row, what the great? You know what I mean? Like, oh goodness. I mean, then I think it's 2,000 days in a row will be like the quit of the streak. And then it'll just be like weekly show and see if that does something. Because, you know, it's the definition of insanity. If you go live for 2,000 days in a row, you could still never build a crowd. You're like, dude, okay, just do something different at that point. So the streak shall go to 2,000 days in a row. And then if it doesn't, if we don't have like enough of a crowd where I'm making a small living for doing this instead of doing it for free every day, then it's going to turn into a different format. And that may be weekly or something like that. And hopefully that will just build some interest. Maybe people are like, I don't look, he's on every freaking day. Like, I'll see him next year. You know, he's on every day anyway. And maybe if I'm on once a week, they'd be like, oh, Mark's on. I got to make sure I see that show. Because right now we don't get that. I'm writing songs every night, comedy every night, and we're not getting that. So 2,000 days in a row, that's where we end it. We end the streak, not the show. Unless things are exploded at that point, and then we just keep the streak going, you know? So sort of on everybody who watches this show. I'm going to ask you guys to do something you may or may not already do, which is share. Let people know that there's a show live every day since December 31st, 2018. And tomorrow, that dude will be live again, writing a song, creating a piece of comedy, and saying true words to you. So if you want to get away from the bull crap in this world for just a little while, join us. We're going to probably be doing more Christmas songs in the next couple days here. I mean, we're 8 days away from Christmas, and the freaking camera's off. Mother freaking crap. Tuesday, June 23rd, Bradley says. Thank you, Bradley. So, guys, I plan on kicking this up until the 2,000th day in a row, you know. How long was that off, S-Coop? Did I just catch it? That may have been perfect timing. And then at that point, like I said, depending on where we are, it may continue if we're able to get to a point where I can say, hey, you know what? Every month I'm pulling in X amount from advertising from enough people watching my show. But if not, I can't. I got 3 kids. In a 3 years, my son goes to college. I can't sit here and do this for free for the rest of my life. So I'd love to keep doing it every day for the rest of my life. So again, this is kind of where I put it on you guys, the people who do know about this show. Go out there and be advocates. Go out there and tell people when you see them on the street, what do you guys listen to? Or what do you watch on YouTube? Oh, that's cool. You pop on and at least, you know, for a few minutes and see what's going on. I mean, every day's different, so you never know what it's going to be. I may be building something tomorrow. But that's, I think, a cool thing is that you never know what you're going to get on this show. To me, that's the coolest thing. But what the hell do I know? I'm just the guy who keeps showing up. I was off for a few minutes. Gosh almighty. Ron, my brother, you rock, pal. So good to see you. Bradley said, Sunday, June 23rd, 2024 is the 2,000th day in a row of the Mark and Spire show. I will be sheathed with my sword at this time, and I'll be ready to stab somebody with said sword. Oh, you rock, Ron. Thank you so much. You know, it's funny. I got finally one person on X who's found me because I followed her first. I saw she posted earlier. She goes, "What's the deal on X? Does anybody know what's with this guy? Like, does anybody see him at all?" And so she goes, she sees that I'm on again. And she's like, and nobody's watching at all. She's like, "What's the story? Does anybody see this guy at all on X? You know?" And so I just wrote quickly in there. I said, 1,812 days in a row of positivity, live songwriting, comedy, and no one gets the feed. No one sees anything I do. Like, I could create the best comedy in the world, the best song in the world, and they don't share it. So Ron is huge help. Mark Wages, anybody out there who's spreading the word about this show is a huge help, because obviously what I'm doing isn't working. I can't get people here. I can create a song about anything, create comedy about anything. I can say things that are true at all times, because I only know how to live in this moment. I don't know anything else. But I can't get people to show up. I don't even know how to do that. Clearly, I'm terrible at it, you know? Now, S-Coop, I think it's funny, but I don't know why you get offended, you know? Nobody understands what it's like when you go live for 5 years in a row and there's fucking 8 people watching you. Why would someone be offended when I'm making a comment about that? Like, everybody should be seen. When I create a song or when I'm playing Christmas songs, there should be people watching that. I can go on and put on live music and live right now and say, you'll see someone with thousands of people watching Christmas music right now. My title says Christmas songs live. They don't share it. Like, you shouldn't be offended by that, though. I'm the one doing this every day. This is not something that anybody realizes. No one can understand what's going on in my mind and in my body and in my heart when you put love and positivity out for 5 years in a row and you can't build a crowd that's reasonable enough for me to make a living. Do you do things for free, people? Tell me who out there does things for free, who works for free in this world for 5 years in a row every day and then isn't frustrated when they look up and they don't see people that can help make them money by just watching the show. I'm not asking for them to give me money, just to fucking show up, because the more people that watch, I get paid because of ad revenue. That's the way this works on YouTube. So I don't know why anybody would ever be offended by me being frustrated. I love you guys. It's not even a question. That's nothing. You know, this is like, I put the show on for you guys. Literally, it's for you guys that I put this show on. And the hope is that enough people can come so my wife can stop saying you're not making any money for this. You understand? 2,000 days in a row is coming up and I'm still sitting here doing it for free. There are people out there making money for showing up every day, or not even every day. They just show up, and a lot of content doesn't deserve it, and they get a ton of views. So yeah, I shouldn't have done the Donald Trump show. That's my fault, because that's why I'm in a hole. I'll never get out of that hole because of it. Changing names hasn't really done anything. But look, I'm not trying to complain and make a big deal out of it. I don't know why people get offended when I'm making a comment about things like that after I play a great song or something, and I just like blown away when I don't see more people saw that, you know? When you express yourself, you want at least people to connect with something that you create, you know? And so that's something that I think is just there. It's just there. There's nothing you could change about that. But, and the other thing is too, it's not like if I looked up and I saw 250 people and be like, I want more. Just need to make some money, something. After doing this for this long, I can't do it for free, guys, forever. And then people get offended when I'm frustrated. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I just fucking quit because I'm doing shit for free. You understand? Nobody does it for free. No, I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad about that's here in the chat. That's the other thing too. No, that's the other thing too. Like I said, you know, that's the problem in this world too. No matter what you say, you offend people. And I never mean to offend anybody. I just speak my mind. And sometimes, you know, clearly when I say something and when my aim is something completely different, people make it about themselves or whatever, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to pick at anybody in the chat and blame. I just asked actually if they can spread the word if they're not. And that's how the show grows. The show grows when people talk about it. The show grows when people interact. The show grows when people comment like Bradley does. Oh, Ron, thank you. Ron says I'm the most unoffensive man that he knows. The least offensive. Oh, goodness. Ron, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate the people that show up here every day. Is like those ones are the closest to my heart. And regardless of who shows up here, those people will always be the most valuable people to this show. Along the way, Sig used to point out some things to me. He's like, some people don't want you to grow. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, some people want you to stay small because they're big on the show and they don't want more people. I'm like, but that's stupid because those people will be legends if this show grew. They'd be legends. Ron Tyler is a legend. S-Coop is a legend. You understand? Like all the people, Trish Killian, legend. And Leisure Number 7, I can go with Wharton Fissel and keep going and talk about the people that are legends. Chris, these people are legends on this show. When it grows, they become even more legendary. It's like, why would you not want to become legendary? I used to love when I'd tune into the Opie and Anthony show or to Howard Stern. And there's these people that have been ingrained in the show since before I found it. And I'm like, man, who's Stuttering John? Or who are all these people? Like, who the hell is that? And it's cool that these people believed in that program before it was anything. And now they're there. And that's what I've always imagined is like the people that were with me from the beginning are always the ones that are legendary, you know? And the ones that make me smile from ear to ear when I see them show up in the chat. That happens here when it's a daily basis thing, but it would happen at any time in the future as well. And that's my goal is to just bring people together, and we do that here on a daily basis. And that's the point I do want to make. I don't want, you know, I try not to even talk about this stuff, guys. But when I think about the dates and how long it's been, things come out. But it's never intending to offend the people here in the chat. I love the people here in the chat. And I thought I made that clear last time this came up. I came out on the air and I gave like a 20-minute message about that, about how I do the show for the people in the chat. And if I happen to make a comment about how there's not more people here, it's not because I don't love the people that are here. It's just that I think I'm worth what I do here, and showing up every day is worth more people than us because there's no money here on the advertising side. So I'm just doing it for free every night. And I know that's great for people watching because they get the show. But I'm the one who has to live this life of a realtor every day, and then some things are clearly offensive to people, and that affects my business. And so I'm here expressing myself every day. Music, comedy, living in the moment, saying things. And then I'm in a state that happens to be completely the counter of all the things I say, and I have to sell real estate. And then I can't make any money for the thing I'm doing here. So I'm surprised people don't understand why I'm frustrated. And again, it has nothing to do with the people here in the chat. The people here in the chat are the reason I show up, and I love these people. My point is it's the financial aspect here. Every night of my life for the last 5 years, for free. I'm either insane or I'm trying to make the world a better place, but I could still show my frustration from time to time when I can't make a living at this. That's the reality. And it's funny, like selling real estate's really, really tough. Sometimes I'll work for months, years on a client before I sell a piece of property to them or sell their property, whatever. It's a tough business, but I still make money there. That's a business I make money in. Actually, that's where I make all my money. And this I've been doing consistently, and I can't. And that's the thing that's frustrating. It's not anything else. It has nothing to do with the awesome people that show up every day. In fact, like I said, I don't like talking about this because clearly I'm offending people when I voice my frustrations about the bigger picture, which is family and free things. No one does shit for free but me, you know? So, that's just a reality. No one's going to write you a song for free. No one's going to create a piece of comedy for free or do anything for free. Everybody gets paid for everything. People are masters at it. As streamers, they're masters at getting you to donate, or I don't ask for anything from you guys. I don't want you guys to give me anything except for your attention and show up and share. That's it. And outside of that, if that leads to ad revenue, because as S-Coop said, a timed ad there, perfectly timed ad, those ads apparently are how I make some money if there's enough people that watch the show. So that's basically why they're there. And YouTube's going to hit you with them anyway, so why not let them at least throw a few shekels to your favorite creators, you know? And that's basically it, guys. Like I said, don't even want to talk about it anymore. I do appreciate that you're here with me every day, and I hope that I don't have to talk about it anymore, you know? But it's clearly something that is there, you know? And that's why I'm putting at least like a deadline on it for myself, you know? I don't mind doing the show random, you know, and that's something that it won't be stressful to other people, that I'm doing things for free every night instead of something else that can make me money. And that's the reality too. Like a lot of people get a second job at night. go out and bartend or do whatever as a realtor, you know. I show up here and do a free show every day for 5 years. So consider that. You know, I should be out. I've got 3 kids and my son's going to college in 3 years. I should be making as much money as possible right now, not doing anything for free. But I still show up every day. And without expectation, I do it. I show up every day, and it's disappointing sometimes, and that's the reality of doing something that you're not, it's not being seen. You know, you create, it's a good example. These news stories I've been doing lately are full detailed news stories. They take me a lot of time, not only to do the news stories, but then to do the whole the video with the backgrounds. And then you see 40, 50 views on that. It's like, I'm putting so much energy into this. It's awesome. And then they don't show it to anybody. So it's like, who wouldn't be frustrated with putting that type of effort out and then not getting views on it? You know, it's like, so yeah, that's the world. You know, I can't say any better than that. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Never mean to offend you when I say anything that's in frustration about something that's not about you. It has nothing to do with you, and I'm not trying to offend you. Just keep that in mind. If I'm saying something that has literally nothing to do with you, but it's just more about a bigger picture thing and about an effort and about making a living, these are things you can't make personal. You know, you have to understand where I'm coming from. And it doesn't have any reflection on how much I appreciate you or your presence here. It's strictly about family and having an ability to make a living at something, a side hustle. I gotta find a side hustle that makes me money. Maybe it's building swords or canes. I'm gonna start building random stuff, and maybe I'll start selling it. Tables, whatever I can do. I got college in 3 years, my son. And that's real. That's crazy. It's coming so fast. He's halfway through his freshman year already. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is nuts. It's going so fast. Yeah, see, ask Cooper knows. She said she just got a second job. It's totally, I mean, the world is so expensive right now. And then I'm doing a free show every day. It's like, oh my goodness, I'm an asshole. You know? And I love showing up. I show up for you guys. Like, that's why it's like, I do show up every day because of you guys. And I'm doing it for free for you guys. So yeah, but like, again, voicing my frustrations is because I need to make money. That's it. That's the reason. It's like, I need a crowd so I can make money at this. And I think that the show is worthy of a crowd. I see people that go to these other shows and I'm like, what the why are there thousands of people watching? Why are there 10,000 people watching this? And I'm like, oh, I get it. They just want to be in a chat with 10,000 people. They don't even care what the content is. And so that's just, you know, the way I see it. I don't know if that's true. I think actually people do love specific shows and it just grows. And maybe that show I tuned into wasn't that great, but people still loved it. And they do love that there are 10,000 people in that chat. I don't know. But I appreciate all creators. I think that everybody should have the opportunity to be seen, and then the crowd could decide whether or not they want to come back. So that's all I'm asking for is a fair shake. Let people see it. It's like funny when everybody I meet's like, wait, what? You have a show? I'm like, yeah, 5 years in a row. You've never seen anything? No. 3,700 pieces of content. You've never seen anything on any of the social media platforms? No. It's just stupidity, really, you know? And it's not stupidity on my part. It's stupidity that they treat people this way. Like, we're living in a time where they just want to shut down many voices at once. And I'm not unique. There's a ton of us they're doing this to. And it's just really frightening. It's really frightening when you realize that they have all the power and all the control. And you're just here yelling in a quiet room, you know? Crazy. So I do appreciate you guys. Tomorrow we'll be back. Of course, no complaining at all. It's just gonna be positivity and some live music. I do plan on seeing why is this unable to connect? Freaking, I don't know why. That didn't work. Rumble didn't connect either. Instagram and Rumble did not work tonight. I gotta go to sleep. It's almost 1 o'clock. Gosh almighty. Gotta go away. This happens when you guys get me talking about this stupid thing, right? Oh, goodness. Tomorrow, Chris Donaldson, my friend. Ron, my brother. S-Coop. Again, I'm so sorry. Never, ever mean to offend you. You are amazing. You are the rock in the chat. And I love the fact that you support the show more than anything that I could ever explain. So thank you. And please just keep remembering that whenever I say something that you may take personally or anybody may take personally, remember, I really appreciate you guys so much. Like, you make me smile every time I see you in the chat, and you should know that. And I will be back tomorrow. Virginia, you rock. And I hope, will we see you tomorrow night? Of course. Well, maybe, actually, I think I'm going to try to go on early tomorrow, guys, see if I can do a day show and see if that does anything different. Let's try that for a little bit. Because nights, I really got to get to sleep earlier. I can't go to sleep at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock every single night of my life and then get up at 7, 6:30, now 7 o'clock to take my daughter to school. Can't get by in 5 hours sleep. It's not good for the brain. So I'm going to try something different, hopefully starting tomorrow, day 18, 13 in a row. So keep your eye out in the morning, guys. I'll try to see if I can pop something up and throw a community post. I don't think anybody sees my community posts really, but I'll try to pop it up there at least so you guys see it. It's very weird, all the stuff that happens with this platform. We're kind of growing. We got to 12,500 subscribers on YouTube, but still none of those people see my live feed or see any of the content I put out. So it's like, I don't know. I do really appreciate you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.
You got to go away.
Until tomorrow.
You got to go away. You got to go away.
Bradley, you rock, brother. Chris Donaldson, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Ron S. Coop. Anybody else that's out there in Virginia. Till tomorrow.
You got to go away. You go away. Go away.